Welcome to Just Grubbing with Stephen Irving. Today we're going to be making beignets. I got the batter ready here. We got some flour, we got our rolling pin. Get some flour, we're going to go ahead and roll it out. And let's get that done. So what you want to do is your batter has been sitting for an hour to an hour and a half. You want to punch it down to release all that good air. And then you're going to want to get some flour, rub it on your board, just like that. And then get your dough, and then you're going to want to knead it a little bit. Fold it over, roll it up, just to just get it prepared. So let me lower this a little bit for you. You can see there. So we're just gonna roll it, knead it a little bit. Shouldn't knead too much. You don't wanna do it too much, just a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the rolling pin out, get a little bit of flour, get on there. So what we're gonna do is just keep rolling it out until we get it all to a nice consistency. Flip it. I like to flip it. Get it rolling on both sides here. Go this way, up and down. I like these, the ones with the handles. They're really nice. Some don't have handles, so you have to use your palms like this. But this one you can use you can hold on to the handles, and it's pretty simple. So we want to just keep rolling it out until we get a good consistency there. So let's fold it over one more time, and it looks like it's getting there. We always want to start with a clean surface. You don't want anything in there, so let's get it in here. So this is beignet batter. So if you notice, we'll just put some flour, some oil, got all that, and it's been sitting in yeast. And get it nice and ready. Looks right. You also want to have your oil ready so you can fry it up. So get ready to cut it up. So looks like we got a good consistency, and then we just basically cut it into squares. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit subscribe. Hit the like button if you like what you see, and then go ahead and also hit the bell notification, and that'll keep you updated with all the new videos that I'm posting. And hopefully that you can take this recipe and bring it into your home. And if you have questions, please definitely post those questions in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've tried this recipe, how it came out. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have any questions on like what you missed, if you need me to email you, or if you need more instructions and you didn't see something on this video, we did fast forward through the waiting of the rising of the dough. One good thing with your yeast, you want to make sure that you're using lukewarm water. You don't want to use any hot water. It'll kill the yeast. So you want to be careful with that. If you like them uniformed, for me, it's, I keep them however I have it rolled out. But you can square it up and make it nice and square. But I like the different shapes. My kids enjoy having little ones and big ones. And the big ones are for eating, and then the little ones can be like a little taste tester. So that's all of our beignets right there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take those beignets, and then we're going to come over to the frying pan here. We're just waiting for it to heat up. What we do is we take a wooden spoon, and we always stick it in there. And if it starts to boil, we know that it is hot enough. If it's smoking, that means you have your temperature a little high. So we're just gonna come over here and wait for our temperature to come up to temp. We're gonna go ahead and get a pan ready. You always want to have a pan for your beignets when they come out of the oven, or when they come out of the fryer. And for some reason I can't find it today. Let's see here. Oh, a cooling rack. They hid them. I found them. They hid them underneath the oven. Good place to hide things. If you can't find anything, look under the oven. That's usually where they go. Alright, I got my pan, my cooling rack here. Just a sheet pan and I use these here. They came from a microwave, and I just set them right on. It's pretty awesome little thing that I have here. I didn't have to go and buy extra ones. You can, if you have the ones that set inside the pan, that works as well. So what we want to do is test our oil. Make sure, and it's still warming up a little bit. I try not to preheat my oil too soon because I don't like the really dark beignets. I like a lighter color, so I wait till the last minute, almost probably right before I start rolling out my beignets, to turn on my heat, because once the oil goes hot and it gets too hot, then you're gonna get that really dark frying color, and sometimes I don't care for that. You can see that my oil is pretty clean here. It is reused oil. I save it and reuse it once or twice. So we're just gonna keep going here until this heats up. We'll get our beignets over here and get them fried up. So thank you for coming back, for all you guys that have seen my shows and you're liking my recipes. Thank you for coming back. I know you'll enjoy this one. We love beignets. My wife goes and buys beignets down at the local market, and she pays almost $2 for one beignet. And so I told her, I was like, you know what, honey, I'll just make you beignets, right? So if you just want to go out and make some beignets, here's a recipe for you. It's pretty quick and easy, and pretty simple. I'll in the link below, you'll see the recipe of all the ingredients, the time and what you should be doing, and how you want to get it set up. So we're just going to take a shot out right now. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell notification down, and thank you for coming and enjoying this lovely day, this lovely Saturday in my house. And we'll get these beignets going. We're going to speed up this time. We'll speed up the time so it'll be like those really fast, you know, those shows you see. I haven't got my mastering editing skills on, so once I start speeding it up, we'll see how that works out. But this is cooking. You're going to be doing the same thing I'm doing. You're going to be waiting. You're going to be checking your oil, see how hot it is. You're going to be getting ready to fry. That's part of cooking. It takes time. I know once you see it in a video, it's like really fast. You're like, wow, that's fast. It's super fast in the video. Well, they speed up time, and it's actually, there it is. Looking for this. If you don't have one of these are an awesome thing to go in and scoop out your beignets. We got this on Amazon. We can throw a link in the bottom for you guys. It's a really nice little frying tool that we have. I'll put it in my cast iron or my copper pan. This is a copper pan I got at a swap meet. It was not this color. You'll see a video later of me cleaning it. It was brown and nobody wanted it. I got it for I think it was like $3. It was cheap. No one knew it was a full copper pan because it was just all really dirty. So we'll get a test. I've used these little small ones and I can get them in there and test them out and see how they're gonna do. So you want your oil roughly 350 degrees, and you'll see that it's starting to boil now. It looks like they're ready to go. So we'll go ahead and get a couple more in there. And you always want to go away from you when you throw them in. So go in and away. This way it won't splatter on you. Go in and away. And depending on the size of your pan, it's going to take multiple batches to cook. You don't want to have too many. Now, you don't want to fry too many at one time because you're going to lose your oil is going to get cooler. And then also it'll get crowded and they'll start sticking, so you don't want that to happen. So we'll go ahead and get our test, see how that looks. Oh, it's getting pretty good. So we're just frying them up. It's really a simple recipe. If I can do it, then anybody can do it. This was a pretty easy recipe to make. Yeah, we love beignets. We watch the Great Food, or the Great Food Network. What was that? The food truck show. That Louisiana guy, he was making beignets all the time, and he was killing it. He ended up winning because of his beignets. People love their beignets. They're little doughy goodness here. So just keep going. Fry them up, flip them over. Get them flipped over. We don't want them too brown. You see that? Just get them over. That one doesn't want to come all the way, huh? What we could do is use that wooden spoon, keep it under. Keep it down. And it's all depending on how your color is, how long you want to leave them in for. I like them not too brown. I like them a little brown, but not so much. These are the smaller ones, so we'll see how those do. Looks like we may have needed to roll that a little bit thinner, but we'll see. Look at that goodness. Look at those goodness. Guarantee you no one's going to be complaining about them beignets. And if they do, I guess I will eat them all. Some good looking, those are some good looking beignets right there. What do you guys think? Give me a comment down below. We'll go ahead and get some more in the fryer here. Get a few more in the fryer. We got tons of them. So you see, I still have a whole tray full of beignets ready to fry up. So it's gonna take time. I'm doing about 1, 2, 3, 4, doing about 5 at a time. While those are going, I'll go ahead and get me a taste tester. We'll taste test. Ooh, hot. Be careful. They just did come out of the fryer. Oh, that's my daughter right there, Angelina. Hi, Angelina. Oh. Oh. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Angelina, taste this. And it doesn't have sugar on it. Here. You gotta. I want to see their reaction.
It's really hot. It's good.
That's the reaction of my first beignets. Oh my goodness. Kids. Oh. How to react? I'm sorry? Doesn't have cinnamon?
Powdered sugar.
Well, find the powdered sugar and get it out. Huh? Is that what you're going to be in life? I don't know what it is, where it is. So let's get these off of the cooling rack. Get these beignets over here. Why don't you give me some powdered sugar so I can show the audience. What they look like in powdered sugar form. Because they don't need to sit here and watch me cook 6,000 beignets. Unless you guys want to. Because it's going to take time. Tell you now, if you make this size of a batter, it's going to take at least, this time I'm going to put 5, because these are little ones, 6. I'm going to put 7 of the little ones in. So I got 2 left, and then 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to take 7 batches. It's going to take 7 batches to cook these. And they're taking about 3 minutes a piece. So obviously you can do the math and that'll tell you how long it's going to take. Did you find the powdered sugar? It's right there in the container. In the square container behind the step stool. In the plastic square container. And you see we have more room, but I'm gonna just stick with these 7 little ones so I can flip them over and I don't have to crowd them. So yeah, those are the beignets. Let's go ahead and go up. Wow, look, we'll get a good picture. That's a good picture right there. That's a good thumbnail right there. That's the thumbnail right there. And then we have the plate. We got our beignets going. Go ahead and look at them. Check the other side. They're a few more seconds. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and check them. Yep, they're ready to come out. So we'll go ahead and pull them all out. Get them on our cooling rack here. This way that the oil can just slowly go away. I may make a few more that are not so dark. Just turn down our oil a little bit. Get it down a little bit more. Go there, get those in. And then let's come over here and get a bunch more. Did you find the powdered sugar? Powdered sugar. It should be in the same area.
All I could find is brown sugar.
In those little square in there. There's not another one with powdered sugar in it? You know what Mom's gonna say, don't you? Well, why didn't you prepare and make sure you had everything? I thought I did. Guess I didn't. Yeah. Looks like you want to probably roll these a little bit thinner. But that's okay. No worries. They're gonna puff up a little bit. Looks really good. That one's really puffing. That one's gonna be really puffy. That's one you're gonna want to fill with custard. You're gonna want to fill that one with custard. Get those 2 that I started earlier flipped over. Did you see if there was any other? Did you look all over the place for the powdered sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get these out. can't stop now. That's okay. I'm gonna add powdered sugar. Powdered sugar. Why did you want cinnamon? Beignets don't ever have cinnamon.
I don't know. I was feeling this time to say cinnamon.
Can you bring the iPad over here so I can take a picture, please? Can you get it up and logged in?
Sure.
Because I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone right now to record, and I want to get a picture. Here. Hold this. Can you hold that right there? You see the thing? You see the camera? It's still recording? All right. Oh yeah, that looks much better on the camera. All right, I'll take it. Can you turn the iPad off for me? Thank you.
Can I taste this? You do?
No. You can taste a little bit of it. Not too much.
Can I taste this much of it?
No. Just a little tiny bite. It's got raw egg in it. And it's got other stuff that needs to be cooked. Here, try one.
It's so comfortable. It's
You can have a little one. No, over there. Those are off the cooling rack. Can you bring me some more of the batter, please? Here, take this. Okay, cool. I need to turn this down some more. So there's the beignets. We're almost done. It's we just have a few more to cook. It just takes time, patience. If your patience will be rewarded. Just takes time. Oh, be careful with it getting on the edge there. My arm is getting sore from holding it up here. I'm gonna need to get a stand to hook on the thing.
It is a stand.
No, I mean something that can see down inside. I wonder if I sit it down. I can. See? Alright, that'll work. See how that goes. That one got on the end of the fire. We got them all over. So you want to constantly watch your oil. So I'm just completely turning it down every little bit because over time it just keeps getting hot. So we'll get these. Why?
Yes, I like that one.
It's got to be fried. They all got to be fried. I need to make it thinner. I need to make them thinner. see how these come out.
Stop making finger creases.
This one. You see how those come out? Little skinny ones.
Big skinnies.
Can you get this mask cleaned up for me? Now you're able to also fill these. You can crack them open in the inside of them once they cool off a little bit. Look at that on the inside. You could just fill the. Oh, you just fill that right there with custard or jelly. Jam. These things are delicious. I can't wait till you guys try them. You're gonna love them, and you're not gonna have to pay. And you're not gonna have to pay $3 per beignet. I only have maybe $2, $3 in this whole recipe. Flour, eggs, oil, and my time. I guess what you're paying for is them making it. No, they can't see it. You're paying them to make it, what you could just do yourself. All right, that's our beignets. There's a plate of them. Looks like I did it again. I didn't have powdered sugar. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and remember, get everything on your list and enjoy. Thank you for watching Just Scrubbing with Steven. Bye.